Welcome back to the Puncher's Chance YouTube channel. I'm delighted to be joined here today by Lewys Parfitt. Lewis, another win, another good performance. How are you feeling after that one?
I feel brilliant. I felt like I had a bit of a point to prove after my last performance 3 weeks ago. So, more than happy with that one.
Yeah, you've been active, Ras, recently, and that's obviously important. Are you feeling the benefits of that in there, having come off the last fight, that you're feeling fresh, ready to go?
Yeah, I had 4 months off between my last one, and I ballooned up a bit too much in weight out of camp, and I felt the effects of it in the last fight, so it was a bit flat. I've obviously stayed in camp now for this one, a couple of days off, straight back to it, and benefited from it.
And is that what these fights are about, really? Learning? You know, you've learned from that mistake. That's not a mistake you'll make again. Yeah. Is that really what you're trying to take from these?
Yeah, it's all experience, isn't it? And can't always get away with it 30 now as well. So I got to look after myself, yeah.
And, you know, these shows with Black Flash, obviously you fought on some of Senegal's shows in Wales. It was always great to be out in front of your sort of home country crowd, but how buzzing exciting are you for a real big fight to come hopefully soon? Yeah,
I'm hoping get another 6 round out August, and towards the end of the year, and look for a Welsh title if it's available.
Yeah, and I've been speaking to Dan Francis, and obviously there's a man that you're making to look at that for. Is there anything you can talk about that for?
Yeah. What was that again? Sorry.
Obviously, I've spoken to Dan Francis. The Morgan fight is the fight they're trying to make. Morgan's obviously not had a 6-rounder yet, so he needs to get a 6-rounder out before he could have that fight. But that is the fight you want, I presume. Yeah,
Morgan's. I knew we're struggling together to fight. So we were hoping to do 10 stone, maybe 10 stone 7, but we knew Morgan would take it. So, and we boxed already in the amateurs. So.
Yeah, he had a little bit to say to that, and obviously I don't want to start any majors, but he said he had your number, and I don't think he was trying to give you a call. So, you know, what do you make of that?
No, he beat me in the amateurs. It was a split decision. Could have gone either way, both of them, but no, it's the amateurs, and it's 3 rounds. Looking at 10 rounds now, and I think that's where I'd be the best.
Do you think you're more suited then to the pro ranks?
100%. I struggled a lot in the amateurs. I'm a slow starter. Obviously trying to pick it up now while I'm trying to get through the gears a bit quicker, but throughout the amateurs I was always a slow starter, and I caught up by the end rounds. You're chasing the fight. 6 rounds plus, much better.
Yeah, so obviously you said you wanted to get a 6-rounder and then maybe that one, but if you're getting in that 6-rounder, you thinking, right, we know what Welsh title fights are like. They're nearly always unbelievable fights, exciting, phone box wars. Is that going to be in the back of your mind thinking, maybe I need something that can really kind of bring that out of me before I get going?
No, I get enough of that through training. I spar with good boys, Ben Crocker and your Gavin Gwynne's. Gavin's relentless, you know, so I know I'm ready. If I'm doing 8 and 10 rounds with them boys, I'm ready for these lot. Like.
So obviously, asking for a prediction is pointless. I know what you're going to say with that fight, if that one is the one that happens. But what does that look like as a fight? How do you think that kind of turns out? What does it look like? Is it a fan-friendly fight? Are you going to outbox him? What sort of fight does it look like?
I don't know, to be honest. I think I can outbox him, but he's going to say exactly the same. It's just turn up and see.
And it's one for the fans, isn't it? You know, I'm getting a little bit excited. Everyone loves a Welsh title fight, but is that a fight that gets you guys excited? The kind of thing that gets you guys out there?
It's a genuine 50-50 fight, and we're both trying to progress as quick as possible. I've had my second, my third now, 6-rounder, so just not in a rush, but we are. The both of us are at that level, like ready. It's just getting the rounds in, and I can't wait for it. And
you mentioned obviously sparring with the likes of Gavin, and obviously you're managed by Gary Locket, and that's why, you know, that connection. How much help is Gary in terms of as a manager, not just as he's obviously not your coach,
loads.
But
Experience, there's knowledge, and obviously the boys he got down here for sparring. It's brilliant.
And I suppose that's the sort of beautiful best of both worlds, isn't it? Because you still get the knowledge of Gary, but you also get sort of another view and another opinion as well in there.
Yeah.
And the last one from me always is we always try and give you guys the best, you know, shout out your sponsors, your fans, anything like that. You want to thank?
My t-shirt really, shouldn't I? But shout out to all my sponsors. Thank you. Wouldn't be possible without you.
That's brilliant. Appreciate it, bud.
Thank you.